Hello friends, and welcome back to Embrace the Film. Today we are looking at 2003's Darkness Falls from director Jonathan Liebesman. The story here follows a local legend in a small town in Maine. This legend tells the tale of Matilda Dixon, who was murdered because the townspeople thought that she was killing children. Since then, her spirit has become vengeful and claims the lives of anyone who looks upon her face. Now, there's a lot more to it than just that, but this movie's plot is so overly woven that it would be easier to tell you the story beat for beat rather than try to summarize. So we are just going to move on and give you a few cliff notes. Matilda's spirit has for some reason become an evil embodiment of the Tooth Fairy. As a young boy, the main character Kyle saw her when she was coming to take his lost tooth, which led to his mother's murder. Years later, his best friend's kid brother is haunted by Matilda, and Kyle has to return home to help him. Now, first of all, what kind of sociopath founded this town and named it Darkness Falls? Sounds to me like an excuse to have a scary title. I first saw this film back in the video store days. We rented it on a whim, hoping for a good fright, but what we got was this. The performances in this film are mediocre. None of the actors, to me, really feel that they are trying all that hard to deliver anything close to memorable, while others, like the kid, seem like they are trying far too hard. The effects in this one are atrocious, though part of that can be blamed on the fact that CGI was nowhere near where it is now. The writing for this one feels so incredibly lazy. Every line of dialogue was textbook, and every action kept painfully predictable. There's a sequence in this film where the main character, Kyle, is running through a police station screaming to the police to stay in the light so that Matilda can't get them. And yet, not a single one is listening. He literally screams it over and over dozens of times. Not to mention throughout the course of the film as a whole. Not only is the design of the creature in this lackluster, throughout the entire film, every time this thing attacks, it's like a bull in a china shop. There are so many instances that it comes barreling in, guns blazing, screaming like a banshee, being seen by dozens of witnesses, and somehow we are still expected to believe for hundreds of years no one knew that this thing existed, that they all thought it was a made-up story. Are you fucking kidding me? This movie has a kinda cool premise. Maybe if it had been made under different circumstances, then it could have been something much stronger than it is. As it stands right now, this isn't the worst I've ever seen, but it's not by any stretch of imagination to be considered good. Which is why I'm giving Darkness Falls a D-. Do yourself a favor and stay here in the light and avoid Darkness Falls. There are many similar options that are far better to spend your time watching. Don't forget, friends, through my partnership with Audible.com, you still have the opportunity to get yourself a free audiobook and a 30-day free trial just by using my link audibletrial.com/embracethefilm. You can give yourself access to over 180,000 titles with apps available on Android, Kindle, and iOS. That's audibletrial.com/embracethefilm. If you've had a chance to see this flick, please feel free to let me know. It's just a quick scroll down there in that comment section below. If you like this video, maybe a little more than you can describe, shoot me a little thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. If you really enjoy my channel and you want to support it even more, consider checking out ETF on Patreon or Tippy, where every pledge and every tip brings more films to explore. But all jokes and rhymes aside, if you have any suggestions for films that you would like me to check out, or that you would like to see reviewed on this channel, feel free to reach out to me here on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, and I will catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.